Good afternoon, everybody. Right, I'm doing week 12 of the Journal to Inspire, organised by these lovely ladies. Okay, week 12, we have been asked to make a shaker card and put it in our journal, basically. So what I'm going to do is... just lay this down here. This book is getting ridiculous to work in. I've cut a piece of backing paper. I've inked that. I'm going to do a pocket and then put a journaling card in there made in shaker style, basically. And then back at week 7, I'm missing a journaling card in here. So I'm going to make a journaling card to go in that one. And then, you know, that'll be everything tidy. I was sort of started, but it's all looking a bit blah, quite frankly, so I'm not really over thrilled with it. What I've pre-done is this bit here, so I've decided the one that's going to go in where the heart pocket is going to go in that way, so I've made it that way round. But I'm not liking this front thing. I love the picture, great. I haven't stacked the acetate on or anything, but yeah, that's just, that front's looking a bit blah, so we're going to do something with these fronts, basically. I've also cut a heart to go on there, so that'll be that one. And then this is the one that is going to go in the pocket for this week, and I'm going to do it that way around so that it sits in the pocket nicely. And again, it's all just looking a bit yeah. So for this one, I have chosen a yellow sticky flower because the page next to it was that lovely one with the fern, and I thought a yellow flower on the tag would look quite nice when it's sat in there. So I haven't stuck any of this down yet. I had to put those in because I keep forgetting which week we're on. Right, let's put that somewhere safe so it doesn't get soaking wet. Yeah, so what I need to do is concentrate on the fronts. The back of this one here, I have got a bit of this tissue paper that I was thinking of putting on there. But again, you see, it's a bit like, yeah, I don't know. Right, so I'm going to muck around with some, I might use my distress crayons, actually. I really love that technique that Andrea showed us, Artie Mays. So, right, that needs to stay out because I need to colorise it, and that's going to go with that. You need to, I've got a little tray back here with all my bits and bobs in. And over there I've got all the sequins. I don't do glitter. I hate glitter. It doesn't come in this craft room. It's lovely, but we don't get on. Right, let me just grab my very handily didn't get them out, bear with me. It's a very grey overcast day here today. It's Sunday, but apparently next week is meant to be blinding, which is great because my garden is in desperate need of its first spring cut. So that is exactly what it's going to get. Right, let's see what chaos we can cause here, shall we? I was thinking on the background of that yellow flower, because it's next to that page where I'd done the fern. Yeah, see, I might do that in the background and have... Let me shift... Right, you guys sit over there for a minute. See, if I do the back fern and put that there, that might look quite nice, actually. So that might be what we do. So the backs are... Well, that back isn't going to get much work. I'm just going to do that oval. That's going to get done, and that's going to get done. Right. Just trying to get it right in my own mind. Okay. So I think I just need to really concentrate on greens. I haven't coated it, that's the only thing. Oh, well, we'll have to risk it. So you've seen me do this before, but you might not have done. If you're new here, welcome. Oh, why aren't I doing the fronts of this? I don't know. Yeah, I've had a couple of new subscribers, so you're very welcome here. Thank you very much for joining me. Generally goes all right. We have the odd disaster, don't we, girls? I'm saying that because I don't think I've got any male subscribers. I might have, I don't know. The names are sometimes a bit weird the way they come through. You could be anybody, whatever. So, right. Now we do the very technical smushing technique. I haven't got a wet baby wipe, you know, one that was pre-used. I'm saving them. Now, I don't want to go... I seem to remember learning last... Are you seen? Yeah. I remember learning this when I did it with Andrea, that it was better if I just used my finger. Oh, it slides better with the matte medium. I'm not doing it properly either. Just go outside that oval slightly. I did draw it slightly big actually, to be fair, so should be right. Yeah, I bet the taking away technique isn't going to work, is it? I should have thought of that. Okay, that's really pants. Right, okay. I'm going to get rid of that one. I'll probably have to recut that one. Didn't think of the gel matte medium, did I? Right, we can sort that out. I wonder if it'll smush it if I put it on. I can never get in this blinking pot. That's the one I use. Well, it's what I've got, so... and I don't particularly stick to one brand or another, so... although I say that's what I've got, that's the one I use, it's what I've got. Sorry, I'm rambling on again, aren't I? So... yeah, I'm going to... okay, that's not working on there either. Right, okay, slight technical hitch. I'm going to have to recut those, but that's not a problem. That was just a Sizzix die that I did that on. So, probably what I'll do is pause you. Let's get some on this one. I just use Distress ink to colour this, you know, just with a blending brush, but I thought, you know, I could do more than that. It looks a bit blah, so... yeah, I'll do this, get those ones coated, pause you whilst I cut it with the Sizzix machine. Apologies, I never thought of that actually, because it did make such a difference to the movement of what you put on top. So, because I might watercolour on that one, and again that will protect that, so that will be a good job. Right, water, you're over there, that's fine. Right, I'm just going to cover the whole cards here. I was going to work on my glass mat, but it was really shining the circle light, so I thought I'd blind you. So I'll put this matte tile down again. So I think it's a bathroom tile. I seem to remember rescuing it from a skip somewhere. I don't know. Right, let's put some on this little heart as well. Right. Okay, I'm going to pause you while I dry these with the heat gun. It's really noisy if I don't. And cut a new oval in there because I messed it out. Back in the tick. Right, take two. Right, they're all matte medium now. Hurrah. Okay, where were we before we were rudely interrupted? What do I need on the background there, don't I? So, anyway, as I was saying, Hope everybody's doing well. It's all good here in my little world that I live in. It's a happy little place. Right, so you start with your light colours. If you haven't seen this before, this is where I rip it, isn't it? I'm just dampening my finger. I did it before with just the baby white, but it just takes off so much colour, and yeah, it's not pretty. So but God, the difference that gel makes, honestly. I only put a little coat on, as you probably saw, so but it just makes it slippery slidey, which is brilliant. I'd love to know who comes up with these ideas. Is it just like people that are really arty crafty? Unless it was developed for that, I suppose, but I don't know. I'm not worried about the lines showing. It's fine. It's we'll call it a design feature. I've got some blank ones actually. I managed to find some on Amazon, yeah, completely blank both sides. So when it comes to doing my Arty Maze Rolodex thingy, I think I'll change over to those, because it is a bit of a pain having to cover them all twice, sort of thing. So yeah, that's much better. Right, okay, let's get this background done. I might still use that dotty paper, but there again I might not, I don't know. So it's a little bit shiny. Is that a big enough oval? Nope. I want it quite dark because I'm going to remove some in a second. Just a little bit up the top there, and then I'll call it done. Right, okie dokie. I think if I do that little one up there, that'll look best. Don't start catching now, you behaved last time. Can't quite get in there. Little spiny bit. That's where a thumbnail comes in handy. I think that'll be enough actually. I just want a hint of it. It's just to match it up with the page next to it. And then if we put the flower on top of there. Yeah, because that's a vellum flower. I think that'll be enough. Okay, so I definitely want to go around the edge though with maybe some Distress Oxide or something. Oops, sorry, that was really loud. Because it's kind of blending into the background. Oh, I need to take off here anyway, so, but it needs to be darker than that. I've got somewhere here my little ground espresso, which is really dark. There. Now I do need to cover my thing because I think it'll mark it otherwise. Oh, where's that junky one? There. That's better. Yeah, much better. Right, we'll do a little bit of the removal as well, because I think that'll look pretty cool. Right, so that's done. That's the junky one. Let's move that out of the way. So, actually put those ones back now. What I might try and do is match up that bit there. Just one little hint of something. Doesn't need a lot. I'm going to have a tab at the top there, so I'm not too worried about the top. Let's see if we can get that big one in there. Right, I think that'll do. Let's not go over the top. Okay. Right, so that one's done. Yeah, by the time the yellow flower's in there, I wonder if that's going to show up now. Or is it going to sink into the background? Well, we won't know until we try it. So that might be a point where I put in the... Right, we'll play around with that one when we get there. Right, let's just do the red one. Very similar thing, just gonna put on some reds and that, and just yeah, just kind of make it look a little bit more than it is at the moment. So this will do. This is fired brick and probably warm, oh no, picked raspberry. I thought I was going to say I've just taken the wrong, no. Are you going to come out? Ah, thank you. Yeah, hardly use these, as you can probably tell. That's going to have a tab up the top there as well. I've got those already cut because yeah, it tends to take forever otherwise. I don't want to keep you that long. But as I say, these were just looking a little bit blah. So the colours of these look totally different to what, you know, in the ink. Because I've got fired brick and it's a really, really deep red. But on here it's not so deep. It's a little bit more interesting, isn't it? where's my heart? There it is. Forgot my heart, forgot my heart. Let's hope this was the side I coated. Because everything blew off the table, of course, as soon as I put the heat gun on it. So it looks that way, doesn't it? Righty-hoo. What I will do is get my fire brick ink pad, which has now disappeared. There it is. Give that a bit of an edge. It's still not showing up very well, is it? Let's see if we can get. Okay, we'll have to put something behind that. You need to go up there. Right, that's that. I'm not going to bother to take away on that one. I just wanted some, yeah, different colours on it, basically. That's one juicy wet wipe. Okay, let's get the, so that's the background for that one. Okay. So I've got some little stars. I've got some little hearts here. So it's going on that page with the hearts. That's why I've obviously never opened these before. They're quite big actually. I'm only going to put a couple in. Let's just go with 3. 1, 2, 3. And they're super sparkly. I've got some little flower ones here. I've no idea where these came from. I've had these for yonks. So I'm not too mad because it's not a huge oval, but and these are just sequins that are quite opaque, quite translucent actually. So, but they just add a little bit of something. Now then, I'm going to try a theory. Don't know if it'll work. Oh, here we go. See, sequins everywhere. Right, you guys go over there. You can wait for the next one. Oh, is it going to work? What I'm thinking of doing is just putting. See where I've got the pencil lines there? Yeah, you can see. I'm going to put glue around there and then just stick my transparency on top. And then put that on top of that. I'm hoping it's going to work. Let's try it. Now then, 3-in-1 or glitter glue. I think I'm going to go 3-in-1 because that kind of holds everything, doesn't it? Mind you, so does the glitter glue, but oh, let's try this. Let's try this. Now, what we mustn't have is any gaps. I have got the foam tape stuff, you know, but I didn't want these to go that 3D because they've got to fit in pockets at the end of the day. Let's see if this works, shall we? It would have helped if I'd have cut this to size first. This is just one of those card bags, you know, we had hundreds of them when we used to make cards. Well, I did anyway. Still got loads left. And it's just a nice clear thin plastic, or thin clear plastic I should say. Right, I'm going to plonk that on there. No idea if this is going to work. If anything, I'm going to scoot it away from the sequins, that's the word. Fingers crossed, please. Everything crossed. Right, well, at least I've got it in. That's fine. Okay. Let's give that a second to do its thing. I'm curious to see whether this is even going to show up, actually. I don't think it is. Shall I stick the dotty tissue on? What do you reckon? Because that will come through there anyway. And then I'll be able to see my flower easier, won't I? Oh, do it. Certainly doesn't need to be that big, does it? So if I chop it there. Oh, that's going to react. Let's just use a glue stick. It's very water reactive, this stuff. The distress crayons. Yeah, it's completely smudged that, but okay. A nice green glue stick now. Never mind, it's fine. Don't want any lumps and bumps. I don't want anything that the sequins can catch on. We'll tidy up the edges in a bit. Okay. So that needs to go. Stay. I chose this one because it had already started peeling. I can't cope with these stickers. They drive me crazy. I see so many people do absolutely gorgeous things with them and I'm like, no, never again. I'm not ever buying them ever again. Right, so that really needs to go down there. Is the majority of it in? Good enough, because I think if I try and peel that up now, it'll take everything with it. That's okay. It's just a little journaling card. It doesn't have to be perfect, Susan. I keep getting told off. My subbies keep telling me off. Stop trying to worrying about making everything bob on perfect. Okay. I hear you. Right, round 2 of the stickinessness. Right, I'm going to do is draw that over again because that was very helpful on that other one. So let's get that in position. If I go under there. I can just about see it. I don't know whether you can or not. I'm not actually putting loads down, it looks like I am, but I'm just going round and round with a fairly light coat just to make sure it's... Oh, I did put... Oh. No, don't dry yet, glue. Right, I've got some... If I can get the blinking box open. Some little green ones here. This is going to go everywhere. There we are. Don't go anywhere, just stay where you are. I'll do... Oh, I've opened it upside down. That doesn't help, does it? Lordy. And I've got some little... Oh, they were going to go in there. Darn it. Right, I've got some little kind of... I don't know what you call them, really. That little sort of flowery thing. I'll give you a close-up, don't worry. Let me just work rather quickly here. Because I put the glue on. And I forgot about that. Let's get these stragglers on. Get off my fingers. Yes. It's not quite enough. I don't know how good a shaker this one's going to be. I didn't get an awful lot out for that one. Oh, quick. Work faster, woman. Work faster. Okay. Let's put a little bit more of that on. Right. Slapping on the acetate. I know they look a hot mess at the moment, but hopefully once the fronts are on, they'll be alright. I'm just hoping that glue hadn't super dried. What I might do is stitch around this one. I might stitch around them both actually. I'd rather belt some braces and make sure they're stuck on properly. Right, I'm going to pause here, stitch around. I'm going to stitch around both of them, I think, because that way I know that it's not all going to fall out, because that is the worst thing with shakers. Back in a dig. Right, sorry, that's the last time I'm going to pause here. You can listen to the stitching if you want, because otherwise it all becomes very disjointed, doesn't it? Right, I just whizzed it round the sewing machine, as you can probably see here, and I stitched the edges while I was there. I thought I might as well just get it done, and then yeah, I don't want to keep pausing you. Oh, big raggedy bit on the back, but that's fine. We'll call that a designer thing. Right, it's not very shakery. It's okay. Yeah, maybe what I should have done was just put another, sort of cut another card out and just had it at just a, even if it's a millimetre, it's not even that, I suppose, but anyway, it's fine. It's shakerish. I won't go with it. Okay, so this is the green one, as you can see. Now, strangely, that is even, that's looser. I wonder why that is. Maybe I stuck that down a little bit too well. Anyway, they're done. So, I'll give you a close-up in a second. I'm going to leave that stitching, I think. Bits and bobs. Yeah, that's fine. Okie dokie. Right. So I just got a few accessories here. So for the red one, because it's got to go in that pocket, let me get the book. Clear the decks. Mustn't forget to put my heart on. I should have sewn that on. Never mind, we can do that together. Where are we here? Right, so I want you to go in there. So I need my tab to be about there. This pocket is enormous, you see, and I'm worried it's going to disappear, so I'm going to stick this tab on there. And what I might do is just staple it on with my little Tim Holtz stapler thingy. Bring it across a bit. There's plenty of room to move it around. Okay. Yeah, so that will sit in there now and it won't get lost, hopefully. Right. Okay. Was that what I was going to do? Yeah, I was going to put that heart on, wasn't I? I don't think it needs it. Well, it might keep getting caught, actually. Does look nice, though, doesn't it? Alternatively, I noticed in here somewhere I've got some squiggly reds here. They're just, you know, when you pull off of fabrics, I dug them out of my bits and bobs tray thing. Actually, hold on. Design thought here. Because, believe it or not, I don't like seeing the staples. Oh, what do you think? Just do it. Right, doing it. Okay. Oh, big glob of glue. Sorry, I don't know how long this has been going, this video. I try and make them as quick as possible, but they always end up taking time. What I'm going to do is take that bit out, because I don't like the way that's... better. Sometimes, no, don't stick to me. Sometimes you don't mind seeing the staples, and sometimes you really, really don't want to. Actually, what I could do is put that on there. No, doesn't need it. Sorry, just scrubbing around my desk and see what goodies I've got left on in. A bit of tissue with it red on. No, it's all greens. What colour are you? You're green. Sorry, I just de-junking the desk. Oh, I don't know. I don't think it needs anything else. What do you reckon? I wish you could talk to me. Does it need more or doesn't it? Right, well, I've got nothing laying around here. Maybe a bit of that tissue. Just to help it sort of blend in a bit. Not blend in, you know, make it look like it should be there, basically. That'll do fine. It's insisting on tearing straight and I don't want it to. Right, come on, Susan, get on with it. Is there a right and a wrong way? Yes, there is. Come on, glue, thank you. That's fine. That'll do. Righto. So, okay, you've got to go in there, that's fine. You just go in anywhere, so where's your tab? There it is. Does it have to go on top? Oh, I can still see acetate sticking out here. Plastic, I should say. Oh, I haven't stuck the page in yet, have I? Blimey. Tag could go to that side, actually. Yep, that's exactly where it's going to go. Right. It's a bit overkill with the glue, but it'll stick. We have a handy line there, hopefully we can get it in some semblance of straightness. What I will do is around those bottom corners because it makes them a lot easier to slip in and out of pockets. Don't think I'm going to ink around the edges. Don't think it needs it. So, how long have we been going? Oh crikey, 42 minutes. I was going to say I'll put some charms and things on, but I won't. Been going long enough. Right, quickly, let's get this page stuck down. Oh, I've dropped my pocket now. Oh, lordy. Right, so week 12. Let me just write that on there so I shall forget to do it. So, week 12. Make shaker cards and use as pockets or journal cards, which mine are going to be. Right. Now, I completely lost the pocket. Where's it gone? Ah, there it is. Hiding on the floor. Sorry, that's going to jog the camera. Okay. I don't trust that sticky glue. That didn't hold it very well. Okay, nearly there. Nearly there. I always put a warning, like, you know, get a cuppa, it's a long one or something. But, you know, luckily I paused you for all the stitching and the drying, eh? Otherwise, you'd be proper bored. I do love this colour changing glue. I don't know why. I just think it's awesome. Sorry, I just need to get my noggin in there so I can see if we're going anywhere near straight, which is not too bad. Okay, little pocket made out of a paper bag. You can stick there. I'm going to use that. Actually, I might use the glitter glue because that card is actually quite heavy. And I'm not going to make it a double pocket. It's just going to be a pocket and that's it. Because now I can't see a hole. Thank you. Let's try and get this some sort of semblance of even and straight-ish. Close enough, that'll do. Right, so let's let that squish there. Where's that heart one gone? There. Okay. Right, so he's going to go in there, or she is going to go in there because she's pink and red. Get in. Cute. Right, so that was, I didn't write that on there actually. So that's week 7. I can't remember what it was. I'll have to go back and check. It was this one where you had to write something nice about yourself or something. You had to make 3 hearts. I don't know. I'll have to go and check what the official wording was. Okay, so that can stick out there and look very pretty. Are you stuck enough? Where's my green one gone? Oh, there it is. It's because it's white on the back. I lost it for a minute. That one's really shakery. Shaky. Oh, I didn't show you up close, did I? Sorry. Right, that's the green one. I'm trying to get the light off of it. Yep, like. So that's going to sit in this little pocket. She says. Yeah, might put a charm or something on there. And that one is the heart one, or the red one rather. So yeah, like those. It's not very, well, they do kind of move, but anyway, doesn't matter. It's the effect that we're after, so there we are. I'm so sorry that took so long. I hope you don't mind. Like I say, good job I took out the sewing and the drying bit, wouldn't it really? But there we are. I quite enjoy a long video personally. It doesn't bother me. Oh, and for week 11, where we had to stick, what's going on here? Where we had to stick the fabric on, I've just put a tiny little tab at the side here because I was wondering where week 11 had gone. And of course, because it goes from 10 there to 12 here, and I was like, yeah, week 11 was sticking on the fabric. All done. Hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you on the next one. Sorry it's so long. Anyway, bye.